Are you also running an e-commerce business where you want to create an automated WhatsApp chatbot through which your customers can place the orders for the products you offered? So I have bought this amazing automation for you. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create and deploy a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. And this WhatsApp chatbot is going to automate all your manual conversations, and by the help of this WhatsApp chatbot your users can check out the products provided by your business and can place the order, can check the pricing too. So now let me show you its real-time working. So for that, let me clear my previous chat, and afterwards I'm going to send a message that is hello, and this message is going to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot. And as I have entered this message that is hello, I'm getting a welcome message which says hello, welcome to Smile Surprise Gift Shop, find the perfect gift for every occasion. And here we are getting this button that is trending gifts, which I have selected, and as I have selected this button I'm getting a list of the product. So now let's open this list, and here you can see that I'm getting the product in 3 categories or 3 sections, that is for the hampers, chocolate gifts and soft toys. So now let me select this first option or this first product of the first category, that is hampers. So here I have selected the first product, and as I have selected it I'm getting the image of this product with its pricing and a button that is buy now. So now let me select this button, and as I have selected it I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my full name. So here I'm going to enter my name as demo user, and as I have provided my full name I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my delivery address. So here I'm going to enter my delivery address as ABC Street, Bhopal. So now let me type it and enter it, and as I have provided my address I'm getting a thank you or the confirmation message which says your order has been placed successfully. We will prepare your gift with love. Our team will contact you soon. So now you can see that by the help of this WhatsApp chatbot I have successfully placed the order. So you can also select the products of another categories as well, such as I have selected this another product that is chocolate delight box, and now let's wait for the response. And here again I'm getting the image of this particular product, and now let's select a product of this third category that is soft toys, and as I have selected it I'm getting the image of this product too. So by the help of this chatbot you can provide the images of your products on the WhatsApp itself, and your user doesn't have to visit different websites. So now you can use WhatsApp for running your business. So now let me show you how to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for any business you are running. And for creating this WhatsApp chatbot you have to move towards the flow page of Pabbly Chatflow. So right here I'm on the flow page, which is the most important window for creating the WhatsApp chatbot. So if you are an existing user then you definitely know how to get onto this flow page, but if you are a new user to the Pabbly Chatflow then you have to access this Pabbly Chatflow by typing its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL you will land to the home page of Pabbly where you will see 2 options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user or logging your account first time over the Pabbly Chatflow then you can just click over this sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow you get 100 free credits every month for practicing and exploring Pabbly Chatflow. But if you are an existing user like me then you can just click over this sign in. And if you like this WhatsApp chatbot then I have bought an amazing discount coupon code that is STUYT, which is going to provide you heavy and exclusive discounts on yearly and lifetime access plans of Pabbly, whether it's Pabbly Chatflow or Pabbly Connect. So make sure to use this discount coupon code before buying any of our Pabbly product. But I will suggest you to firstly try out our Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect, and afterwards you can proceed towards the subscription plans. And now let's move on towards my flow page where I'm going to create my WhatsApp chatbot. And I have got this flow page by selecting it from the sidebar. But before creating this WhatsApp chatbot, make sure to add your WhatsApp number with the Pabbly Chatflow. And here on the flow page we are getting this option for trigger, and I have provided it the name build and deploy a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. And now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is the event which is going to initiate our WhatsApp chatbot, and this trigger event can be keyword or the regex entered by your users, or if your user starts the conversation, or many more. But here I'm going to keep it as keyword regex match. Now you might be wondering, what is this keyword and regex? So keywords are the words which initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. Now let's say I want to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot as soon as someone enters a message that is hello. So here I have made this word as my keyword, so I have typed it and pressed the enter key, and here our one keyword is ready. So likewise you can create many more keywords which can initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. And afterwards we are getting this option for regex. So regex is basically the short form for the regular expression. These are used for the advanced user input. So if you want to trigger any advanced user input, then you can enter regex like this. But for now I already have my keyword, so I'm removing this regex from here. Now on your left hand side you can see these messages and action blocks, which you can think as main building block for creating this WhatsApp chatbot flow. So you can drag any of these blocks and create the flow for your WhatsApp chatbot. And for these messages blocks you can just drag and drop and select it from here as well. And now if my user sends me a message, I'm going to send them a welcome message. So for that I have to use this text button node which I have selected. And now in this text button node I am going to enter a welcome message. So here in this text button node I have entered this welcome message for my customers, and now I am going to create a button. So for that we just have to click over this add button, and here we are getting this dialog box which is asking me to enter the button name. So now let's enter it. So here I have provided my button name as trending gifts, and afterwards it is asking me to select the button type. So from this drop down you can select your button type either as quick reply or link if you want this button to react as a link, but I'm going to keep it as quick reply. Now let's click over this save button, and here we have successfully created our button. And now if my users select this button that is trending gifts, I'm going to provide them list of the products or gifts provided by my store. So for that I'm going to just drag and drop, and here you can see that I'm getting this option for list which you have to select. And now in this list node it is asking me to enter header, body and footer for the list. So now let's provide a body to my list. So here I have provided this body to my list. Now I'm going to create the list in 3 sections. So for that firstly I'm going to just click over this add section, and here I'm going to enter my section title as hampers. So here I have created the first section of my gifts, and now I'm going to add some items in this particular section. So for that we just have to click over this add items, and here I'm going to enter the title of my first list item or the first item of my first category. So here I have created the first item of my list, that is party hamper. So with this we have created the first item, and now likewise I'm going to add 2 more sections of the gift, and on those sections I'm going to add some items. So here you can see that I have added 1 more item to this first section of hampers, and here I have created the second section of chocolate gifts where I have added 2 items, and here I have created this third section for the soft toys where I have added 2 more items as well. And now if my user selects any of these list items or any of these gifts, I want to get that response which my user has selected. So for that we have to provide contact custom field to all these list items, and for providing the contact custom field you just have to move over the actions where you will see this node that is set custom field which you have to select. And now you might be thinking, what is this contact custom field? So you can think of contact custom field as a column which consists of the particular data of the user. Now let's say here I'm going to store the product which my user has selected. So for that I'm going to connect it with my first list item of the first category, that is party hamper, and afterwards from here I'm going to select the contact custom field. And for creating these contact custom field you just have to move over the settings, and here you will see this option of contact custom fields which you have to select. And as you will select the contact custom fields, you will be landed to the contact custom fields page which I have already opened, where you can see the previously created contact custom fields by me. Now for creating a new one we just have to click over this add more field button, and here you have to provide the field name and click over this save button, and your contact custom field will be created. But for now I already have my contact custom field which I'm going to select. So here I'm going to select my contact custom field as product, and afterwards it is asking me to enter the value. So here you have to enter the value for which you are creating this contact custom field. And as you know I'm creating this contact custom field for this list item, that is party hamper. So here I have entered the same value. Now likewise I'm going to provide contact custom field to remaining list item as well. So here you can check out that I have provided contact custom field product to all these list items. And now as soon as my user will select any of these list items, I will be getting the response or the product which my user has selected. Now if my user selects any of these list items, I am going to provide them image of that particular product with its pricing and a button that is buy now. So for that we just have to drag and drop, and here we are getting this option for media. So by selecting media you can provide any type of media such as image, audio, video, document, etc. to your customers. So here I'm going to provide the image of the product or the gift. So for that I'm going to select my media type as image, and here I have to add my file or paste the URL. So here I'm going to just select this button, and here I'm landed to my media library where you can check out these images I have added. So you can also add image, video, audio, etc. in your media library by selecting this button. So from here you can upload a new image, and here I'm going to select this image of the party hamper. So I have selected it, and now I'm going to just click over this insert button, and here you can see that my image has been successfully inserted, and here you can see that I'm already getting the URL of this image, and afterwards on the caption I'm going to provide its pricing. So here I have provided the pricing, and now I'm going to add a button that is buy now. So for that again I'm going to click over this add button, and here I'm going to enter my button name as buy now. So here I have created this button, and likewise I'm going to provide the image of remaining products as well, and I'm going to enter its pricing and create this button that is buy now. So here you can see that I have provided the image of remaining products as well for all the 3 categories, and here you can check out its images, and here I have provided the pricing in the caption and created this button that is buy now. And now if my user select this button of buy now, I am going to ask them some questions for placing the order. So for that we just have to move over the actions, and here you will see this note that is ask question which you have to select. So I am going to just select it, and now I am going to connect it with all the buy now buttons, so that my user can be redirected to this question as soon as they select this buy now button. And now in this question note I am going to enter a question asking for the full name of my customers. So now let me firstly connect it. So here you can see that I have connected all the buy now buttons with this question node. Now here I am going to enter a question asking for the full name. So here you can see that I have entered this question, and now I am going to select my contact custom field as full name, which can be seen here, and here I am going to select my format as any. Now likewise I am going to add one more question asking for the delivery address. So here I have entered this question asking for the address, and here I have selected my contact custom field as address and the format as any. Now if my user provides me answer of both these questions, I am going to provide them a thank you or the confirmation message in a text button note. So now you can observe that this is the confirmation message which I am going to send to my users if they buy a product from my store. So now you have seen how simply I have created this amazing automation or this amazing WhatsApp chatbot without even a single word coding. And now by using this WhatsApp chatbot, I can run my business on WhatsApp itself, and my customers don't have to switch between multiple websites for placing the order. So now you can also automate your business by using these amazing WhatsApp chatbots, and this chatbot is going to eliminate all your manual work as it can interact 24/7 with your customers. So now you can also automate your business processes by using Pabbly. And now as we have created this WhatsApp chatbot, let's save it by simply selecting the save button. And here you can see that we are getting this pop-up, which means it is saved successfully. So this is the simple process for creating our WhatsApp chatbot and saving it. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now and create many more amazing chatbots like this. And you can also save this data to the Google Sheet, and even can embed AI assistant with this WhatsApp chatbot, which is going to respond to your customer queries. And I have provided the link of the flow which I have recently created in the description box, so make sure to check it out. And if you face any kinds of doubts or challenges, then don't forget to mention it in the comment section. And make sure to use the coupon code STUYT before buying any product. So thank you for watching this video. And not only this chatbot, you can build many more amazing chatbots like this by just using Pabbly Chatflow. So if you want to learn more about the pricings and plans that fit your needs, then you can visit the link given over here. And if you have any queries or need assistance, then you can mail us at the email provided. And if you found this video really helpful, then hit the like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such automation tutorials. So thanks for watching.